why isn't Morgan Freeman doing a video on pedophilia in Hollywood? Where's Morgan Freeman's video on the abuse in Hollywood of underage people, boys and girls? Why is Morgan Freeman not standing up against pedophiles in Hollywood? Every time you look around, they got nothing to say about that, but then they have a lot to say about conspiracy theories involving Russia. What I think is really going on here is Putin is actually very anti-pedophile and has done a lot of things to fight.
Oh, no, that's what it is. There's a global anti-pedophile network down. If you're not for the pedophiles, you're against them, and that's what it is. And anybody for the deep state is now a pedophile.
Deep state is definitely part of the pedophile networks, and they are pro-pedophile. There's no question about it. Where again, in the earlier segment, we talked about how Google and Facebook have literally hired lobbyists to fight
to allow the advertising of enslaved and kidnapped women on the web.
Right. So if you want to kidnap a child, chain her to a radiator in the house, beat her up with a whip,
and let 10 guys rape her a day and give her AIDS, then shoot her in the back of the head and throw her in a lake, it's totally liberal. Just like suicide nets at Foxconn with Apple. As long as you're liberal, it's loving.
Well, they want your ad revenue. Not even that, but they'll say, hey, if you want to advertise on the web for molesting children, then go right ahead. You have that free speech right. But Mike Cernovich and Alex Jones and Paul Joseph Watson and Jack Posobiec and Andrew Torba of Gab, and nobody else has free speech rights. No. So they're fighting hard to shut us up because why? What is the common theme, Alex? Anybody we can if we didn't talk about
we're not pedophiles. We're not psychopaths. We're not in the psychopath club.
Yeah, if we quit talking about pedophiles and the pedophile rings, then they would leave us alone. That's what this is really about.
And by the way, you had to pop off for 15 minutes with an emergency call. Any big breaking news?
Nothing that I can release, but I'll let you know kind of back channel. But there is definitely it's embargoed right now. But yeah, there's definitely a war on anybody who addresses and attacks the pedophile networks. Google and Facebook, pro-pedophilia.
I noticed you just came back covering pedophiles, so I guess your call dealt with that. Like, just leave the pedophiles alone. Everything will be all right.
Well, I was actually told on a certain case, oh, by the way, I don't know if we ever covered this segment, but I actually filed a lawsuit to unseal records involving pedophile Jeffrey Epstein and one of his accused madams. I spent $25,000 for that. We lost at trial. It went up on appeal, and you'll never believe it, but the Reporters Committee for a Free Press actually filed an amicus curiae brief supporting my argument that I'm entitled to these records about these pedophile networks. So I put my money where my mouth is. I'm suing to expose these pedophile networks. That's why they want to shut us down. That's why they want to crush us. Google and Facebook, we can now declare with absolute certainty, are pro-pedophile. They won't respect our free speech rights. They'll kick us off the internet. But if you go after pedophiles or people who advertise... Oh,
I know. I've been working with folks high level, and let me tell you, it doesn't matter you're in the government or not. You expose pedophiles, they come after you big time.